Karen torched my brush pile without warning, laughing as flames licked toward my fence line. "You'll learn to follow HOA rules," she said, filming my panic with her phone. "I'm Daniel Reyes, contractor, single dad, raising twin girls in this quiet Ohio subdivision. 3 years mowing lawns for elderly neighbors, coaching Little League, minding my own business." Karen Whitfield ran our HOA like a fiefdom, finding anyone whose grass grew an inch too long. She'd served 12 years unopposed, collecting violation notices like trophies, smiling for newsletter photos. My brush pile, waiting for the county's scheduled pickup, became her latest obsession overnight. She left 3 notices, then banged on my door demanding I remove it immediately. "It's an eyesore," she snapped. "Move it or I will." I laughed, big mistake. Next morning, smoke curled over my fence. Karen stood there holding a gas can, grinning. "Consider this a warning," she said, dropping a match onto my dry brush pile. Flames roared up fast, faster than any brush fire reasonably should, crackling toward my shed. I grabbed the garden hose, screaming for my daughters to get back from the yard. Neighbors gathered, phones out, some cheering me on, others just filming the chaos silently. Fire department arrived, hosing down the blaze, citing Karen for illegal open burning immediately. She shrugged it off, claiming self-defense against code violations, flashing that same smug smile. HOA board sided with her anyway, fining me for fire hazard debris on my property. For 2 weeks, uneasy quiet settled. Karen avoided me, but her smirk lingered everywhere I looked. I filed a police report, but officers said it was a civil HOA matter, nothing more. Then Karen upped her campaign, towing my truck, cutting my irrigation line, spreading lies to neighbors. She told everyone I'd started the fire myself for insurance money, a bald-faced lie. My daughters came home crying, kids repeating Karen's rumors, calling their dad a criminal. I confronted her at a board meeting. She smiled sweetly, denying everything on record. "Prove it," she taunted, knowing most neighbors feared her fines too much to testify. Karen then filed a retaliatory complaint against my contractor license, threatening my entire livelihood. She recruited 2 board allies, fast-tracking eviction paperwork against my family's own home. Then she threatened to call child services on me, claiming unsafe conditions out of spite. That night I remembered my old Ring doorbell camera, angled perfectly toward my fence line. I reviewed the footage alone, hands shaking, heart pounding hard against my ribs. There she was, gas can in hand, matching the fire's exact timestamp perfectly. I copied the footage twice, hid backups, then called the fire marshal's office directly. I scheduled a special HOA meeting after that, smiling politely, saying nothing more. The clubhouse packed full, everyone expecting another lawn violation lecture from Karen again. Instead, I played the doorbell footage on the projector, silence crushing the entire room. Gasps erupted as Karen's face turned ghost white, watching herself light that very match. The fire marshal, invited quietly beforehand, stood and read her the arson charges aloud. Neighbors who'd once feared her fines now demanded her immediate removal from the board. That same windy night, embers she'd hidden reignited, catching her own shed ablaze suddenly. Karen was charged with arson and fraud, banned from HOA leadership for life. I rebuilt my fence using her old fire extinguisher, the one she'd never once bothered to use.